seashells by the seashore. She sells seashells by the seashore. Okay, it's hard for me too.
What's a vegan?
A person that doesn't eat animal products.
Why are you a vegan?
Because I love animals and I don't want to support animal abuse.
Good. How old were you when you stopped eating meat?
I was around 6 years old, so like 20 years ago almost.
Are you a girly?
Yeah, I would say so.
Favorite accessory to wear?
A smile.
Do you like to wear high heel?
No, I don't like high heels. I'm tall already.
Are you a beautiful?
I think beauty is in the eye of the
Right.
beholder, so maybe.
Do you like to get compliment from stranger?
Depends on how genuine they are and like their intentions behind it, I guess.
Do you ever go outside without wearing makeup?
Recently, yeah, a lot.
Am I handsome?
As I said, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, so to some people, I guess.
Right. How often do you take a selfie?
Not as often, honestly. Yeah.
Do you have a good sense of humor?
I think I'm silly, not funny. There's a difference.
How would you describe your personality?
Silly, bubbly, golden retriever, ENFP, sunshine. Yeah.
Could you lend me $100?
I don't know you.
What do you do?
I am an actress.
Who is your
singer, and
favorite
singer.
idol?
Recently, out of the new ones, I really like ENHYPEN.
Which artist have you written song for?
50/50, Sulji from EXID, and a lot more that I can't tell you yet.
What's your most famous song?
As of now, probably Log In by 50/50.
Do you like to sing?
Yeah, obviously.
How can we find your music?
Just search Taya Bell, my name, on like Spotify and all streaming platforms.
Have you had any acting role on TV movies?
Yeah, I've been acting since I was young, so I've had lots of roles in movies, TV, everything.
Do you make a lot of money?
I will soon make a lot of money.
Are you in debt? What's your blood type?
A+, I think.
What language are you fluent in?
Fluent German, English, and Korean.
Are you a quiet or talkative person?
I think I'm a bit too talkative sometimes.
What makes you angry?
Honestly, there's nothing really that can get me
That's
angry.
nice.
I just don't get angry often at all.
What do you do in
In
your
my free time, sleep, eat, still work, and a lot of different hobbies, honestly.
Do you like to visit cafes?
Yes, I love cafes, especially in Korea.
Why do you like to visit cafes?
Because they're cute, and I like to get my work done there.
Do you believe in love at first sight?
I am a delusional, hopeless romantic.
How long should a couple date before they say I love you?
I think they should say it when they genuinely mean it.
How many hearts have you broken?
0.
Would you like to go to the cafe with me?
For a business meeting, maybe?
What time do you usually get up?
Depends on the day, but maybe like 10, 11, late.
What time do you usually go to bed?
Also depends, but I guess usually like 2:30, 4 a.m.
Can you dance?
Yes, I've been dancing since I was little.
Do you have a tattoo?
I do have a little
Wow.
red heart right here.
What's your best feature?
My personality.
How do you keep good care of your skin?
Go to a dermatologist.
How often do you call your mom?
I don't call her that often, but I text her every day.
When was the last time you cried?
Yesterday, because my spring
Oh my God.
allergies are killing
Do
me.
you smoke?
I have never smoked
Good.
in my entire life,
Neither
and I
am I.
never will.
Do you like to use social media?
I have like a love-hate relationship with social media, but I kind of have to as an artist, so.
What's your Instagram
At
handle?
Tea.bell, TEA.BELLE.
What's your YouTube channel name?
Also Taya Bell, my name.
What are you going to do later today?
I will probably go to my studio and write some songs.
What are you doing now?
I am doing an interview.
With me. What did you do last night?
Yesterday, I went to Everland with some of my friends.
My name is Tessa, and what do you go by?
What do you go by means what's my name?
Yes.
Oh, thank you. I learn new things. My name is Tonmoy.
Tom Moy.
Tonmoy.
Tamoy. Perfect. Okay, Tamoy. So did you get the email that you're able to log into your account?
Yes, I already entered there.
Perfect. So I have a couple of questions for you because I want to make sure that I understand your goals. So when are you taking your IELTS?
Yeah, how about now? Could you hear me? And
Okay. I think it's okay. Your voice is in sync with your mouth movement now. It's all good. So can you see the screen now?
yeah, I can see. What did you say? My mouth sinking or
Yeah.
what?
Your voice is in sync. Is in sync. Let me write it down. Your voice is in sync with your mouth movement. Yeah. Can you see that in the chat?
Yes, it's like I'm
Yeah.
speaking. Maybe my voice is coming late or fast than my movement.
Yeah. Actually, in your situation, in your case, you're talking and then your voice is delayed. So
Are member of NATO and European Union. How many countries are there?
Yes, so as you see, there are a lot of countries joined to NATO, but not only Europe, because United States and Canada, North America, they are also in NATO.
Oh, I thought NATO is only including European countries.
No. Canada and United States as well.
Oh, okay.
And of course, just as I wrote to you, Russia says that NATO is dangerous for them, for Russia, but it's not true because we don't want to attack anyone, we don't want any war. It's something like to defend. Yes, if someone will want to attack us or will attack us, I hope no. So every member of NATO should defend us. Yes, should defend us.
Yeah.
And of course,
I
our Polish
Yeah,
position is not good because maybe you know, maybe not. Poland is between Ukraine and, how to say it, the rest of Europe, the so-called West Europe. So we are the country which support Ukraine the most. for instance, many refugees, people who went from Russia to us because they don't want to be in war. So now there are millions of Ukrainians here. And of course, other countries try to support Ukraine by, how to say, by giving them, for instance, weapon, but weapon only that who is which is used to defend, not to attack.
Okay.
So, and during so-called communism time, when I was a child, we were something like a Russian colony. So, because Soviet Union, it was a big country, and many other countries like Poland, like Hungary, like Romania, like Bulgaria, they were like Russian colony. It means that we, for instance, we had to learn Russian and many other things. So many people don't like Russian. Of course, you know, there are different people in different countries. You can meet very good people, you can meet bad people. That's something different.
Yes. Yeah, actually, I don't have vast knowledge about Soviet Union or uh, like Russian before, as you said. I don't have much knowledge. I only know about our history, like Bengali history. I didn't learn about the world history, but I am interested about it to learn. Maybe I will learn
Yes,
something.
and
Some
I remember that you said me something about Bangladesh, yes? So Bangladesh wasn't a separate country, yes? Before.
Yeah, it was part of India before 1947, and at that time Bangladesh and Pakistan were one country. In 1947, India and Pakistan got separate, and in 1971 we got freedom from Pakistan.
And I think it's something similar. Like you said, you got freedom from Pakistan, yes? So it was something similar for us. We got freedom from Soviet Union.
Okay.
We were a separate country, but it was very difficult to say that we was independent country, because many things depending of Russia, yes. So it was, I think, something similar. And now when we are not connected with Russia, I think it's something similar, yeah, like you are not connected with Pakistan, yes.
Yes.
But I don't know almost anything about your country and about Pakistan. So my question is, and what do you think about Pakistan now? Do you like Pakistan's people, or it's something like here that we don't like them because we were dependent or something like that?
Yeah, you know, I talked many of Pakistani people, and they still believe that we are brothers of Pakistan. They don't think that we are enemy of them. But in Bangladeshi people, they think Pakistani are enemy. The we got separate because of the language. They ruled over us. They didn't give us like something, whatever improvement or the majority of industries, factory they build up in their site in Pakistan. So, and other things as well, that they didn't give so much opportunity about Bangladeshi people. That was the main reason, and as well as the language. And the language, it was not only started from 1971. It started 1752 maybe, or I forgot exactly the
Okay.
date. So from that time, the majority percent of population here, they spoke Bengali language, and minority percent they spoke uh, their language like Urdu. So that's the main reason we got separate the language. A lot of people they died because of our language. And 21st of February, it's called International Mother Language Day, and it was also uh, declared internationally.
Yeah, so it's similar like here, because as you know, I have friends in Russia. I talk with them. I learn Russian language. There's no problem for me. Um, uh, they are friends like you. I can talk with them about photography, about travels. Everything is okay. But of course, many people here don't like Russians because they remember those bad times. Oh, those bad times.
Yes, the Pakistani people think we are still friend or brother. They think, we didn't get free. We just get free or get freedom because of India helped us. India gave us weapon, or they gave also army, military. That's the reason we got freedom. And Pakistani people, they think their enemy is India, not Bangladesh. They still think we are brothers.
Yes, yes. So I was not interested in politics. Never, never. I think never. I'm not interested in politics now. And when I talk with friends, we don't talk about politics because it is something I can't change. And of course, politics sometimes causes many problems, yes, between countries. So I have friends in Russia, and I know that Russia and Ukraine are enemies. Yes, now, and it's war. Many people are dying in Ukraine. So, but if we start to talk about politics, I think we'll be enemies very, very soon. So why? I know that there are people like here, so we can talk, we can be friends, no problem. Of course, one
Yes,
of my friend, he's Russian, but how to say it, he has Polish roots, so his grandparents probably are from Poland, or maybe great grandparents, I don't remember well. But he said something which is like almost like a joke, but he said like that: if you are not interested in politics, politics will be interested in you. If you are not
yes,
interested in politics, politics will be interested in you.
yeah. I remember that I had some friend on Skype and other well as other application, and there has both member like Ukrainian and as well as Russian. The Russian, some of my Russian friend, they said we are sorry for doing this war.
Yes.
We have nothing got to do. It's the politician they are doing this. So we are
Yes.
sorry. they are still friend on Skype and as well other application.
Yes, I agree with that because here in Polish TV we can see some videos about that. Some Russians are against the war. They try to demonstrate that, but they are the police in Russia is very bad. They arrest them and they will have many problems. So it's not so easy to protest. Yes, to protest in Russia. The same is in Belarus. This is also the former Soviet Republic. So Belarus was a part of Soviet Union. Now it's a separate country, but it's a country which I think it's very close to Russia. So Russia tells them what to do, and they do what Russia them will say. Yes, say what say. Yes, something like this.
Oh, okay. Yeah, a lot of country they providing information hiddenly. We don't know exactly.
Yes. By the way, you are recording our conversation. Yes. Okay. Okay.
Yes.
No problem. No problem. No. Yes, because I remember that last time it was a technical problem. Yes, you were recording and something happened, and but
Yeah, last time
okay, it's
I could see you.
okay. Okay.
When I will record, maybe you will also see that your partner is recording on your screen.
Yes, I didn't notice that before, but now I see. But okay, I said you, and it's okay. You can record if you want, no problem.
Okay. And how about your traveling? You said you wanted to go somewhere by plane.
By plane, yes, in June. By plane in June. So I'm going to go for a holiday with my daughter's family. With my daughter's family. So my daughter, her husband, and their two little children, my grandchildren. Yes. So. And of course, my wife. We all are going together to go to Bulgaria.
Bulgaria.
For about 8 days. 8 days. Yes.
Okay. So in June, maybe the time weather will be okay, like summer, right?
Yes, and of course nowadays is very difficult to predict the weather. Yes, to say what the weather will be like. But I hope yes, because Bulgaria is far away from here, so it's more than 1,000 kilometers.
1,000. Okay.
Yes, almost the place where we're going to go. The place is by the seaside. It's Black Sea, so-called Black Sea, and it's about 2,000 kilometers from here.
Wow. Quite long journey it will be, but
Yes.
plane you will go there very fast.
Yes, I went there by car. It was many years ago when I was young, so I went there with my children, with my family by our car, and it took us more than 30 hours. 30, not 13, more than 30 hours, because that was those communism times, so the borders, you have to wait on a border to show your passport and to wait again. It was very silly time, but it was so
Okay.
long. My daughter's family went to Bulgaria last year. They also went to Bulgaria, to another place, but also near the Black Sea, and it took them about 1.5 hour. So 1 hour and a half. So it
Yeah.
was very, very quickly.
Yeah, sometimes I just imagine that in Europe, a lot of facilities you have. You no need to visa to travel other country, but here in our Asia, we can't. We need visa, and there are a lot of difficulty to travel.
Yes, I understand very well, because as I told you, during communist time it was the same. It was almost impossible for us to go abroad. It was almost impossible. Now there's no problem, but the problem is with money, because we
Yeah.
are we are we we are not a very, very rich country, quite the opposite. No, it's maybe not poor country, but many European countries for us, they are expensive for us. So it's not so easy just to take a car, for instance, and go, because you have to pay for staying in a hotel or in another place. You have to eat, and so sometimes it costs a lot of money for us.
Yes. A lot of foreigners, especially from UK, USA, and from Europe, they come to visit in Bangladesh because here the currency is very low rate. When they change, they convert their dollar, they got a lot of money, like current $1 equal to maybe 100 taka or more than that. So actually I watched that type of video for improve my English. When they come to Bangladesh, they make video about travel tour, so I enjoy it a lot.
Yes, I also like to travel, you know that, and I wrote you that I visited 30 countries, including Poland. So this year, I think that we'll go on a guided trip to Norway and Sweden. 2 more countries. I haven't been there before. It's
Okay,
so-called
yeah.
Scandinavia. It's north of Europe, north. And
Yeah, maybe.
those countries
Yeah.
are extremely expensive for us, but because it's a guided tour, and I won't have to pay for staying in a hotel, for eating, because everything is included in the price. So the price is high, but I accepted the price, and it's the only, I think, the only opportunity to go and visit those countries for me.
When you travel other countries, do you have to convert your Polish money, or just all Europe you have euro?
No, I have to change. I have to change Polish currency. We have our own currency, which is not convenient for us. Mm, but I can buy euros here, even here in Poland, and I can have a bank account with euros. So there's no problem for us, because if I have euros on my bank account, I can also use my credit card. And of course, I can have in cash.
Okay. Or what call in Polish currency? What's the currency name?
Something like Polish zloty. Zloty is
Polish
something
zloty.
like golden, like gold, Polish, something like this.
Okay. And what is the highest note?
Highest is 500 zloty.
500.
500.
Yeah, we have 1,000 highest the note.
Yes, but I remember that before we have also notes like millions.
Millions, my.
Yes, it was very, very. Oh, so it was. Yes, now it's.
Yeah, in Vietnam, could you imagine or assume that how their highest note is? Can you guess?
No, it's difficult to guess.
I think it's 5 million, I think.
Yes, so.
This is the lowest currency in the world.
Yes.
Yeah, and the most expensive note in Kuwaiti dinar is only 20 note highest.
Yeah, so here in Polish, here in Poland, one thing, 1 zloty, quite the opposite. 1 euro is about 5 zloty, about 5 zloty. 1 euro is about 5 zloty. We have Polish zloty and so-called grosz, like dollars and cents. Yes, cents. So the lowest is 1 grosz, but it's nothing. Yes, it's like nothing.
The
So
coin.
it's a coin. Yes, it's a coin. It's a coin, 1 grosz, and no. So of course, when you go to the shop, for instance, you will see 3.99 grosz. You understand? 3.99, not 4, because it sounds better. 3.99. Yes, 1 zloty equals 100 groszy. 1 zloty, 100 groszy.
Okay, I understand. We have two, but our currency called taka, and we have also like gross, like we call paisa. 100 paisa equal to 1 taka, but that paisa are not available. It is not uses.
Yes, we use them in shops because if the price is 3.99, so if you buy something, probably they will give you the change. Yes. So, but it's not worth. It's worth nothing.
Yes, and 1 euro equal to maybe 97 taka in our currency.
Yes, 97. Here only 5, so it's 4
Yes.
and something. So it's below 5, but very, very near 5 zloty.
Yeah, and maybe now the prices got high because now here every price hike. It's called price hike. The food or the clothes, every product's price increasing day by day, and the money price is decreasing.
I think that the same is here because our prices are higher and higher because of the war between Ukraine and Russia. So it's not a good time for us now. It's not a good time, and prices are higher, much higher than 2 years ago.
Yes.
I remember that 2 years ago, €1 it was about 3.5 zloty. 3.5. Now you have to pay almost 5 zloty for €1.
Okay. I knew that $1 equal to it was 80 or below 78, but now the price gets high. Right now, maybe more than $100 equal to.
Yes. So not good for us, yes, and not good for traveling. No,
Yes.
not good. But what can we
If
do? Nothing.
yes.
If you want to ask me more, please ask.
What should I ask?
By the way, now it's a little, maybe you noticed that it's a little difficult to talk with you using English because before our conversation I was studying Spanish. So I speak with you using English, and instead of saying something like for instance, my mind says por ejemplo, which means for instance. So when you learn another foreign language just before a conversation, it's a little difficult to talk because my mind still works with Spanish.
Yeah, it's happened.
So do you want to know more about something? If I can answer, no problem.
Right now, I can't remember any question, or there's no question in my mind. If
Okay,
I have, definitely I'll text you.
okay. Because as you know, for me the difficult topics are cooking, because I don't like cooking. I can't cook, so and of course foreign food. The name it doesn't mean anything for me. So translating names of foreign food is strange. Yes, it's strange because just different food, different countries, different food. I can only say yes, it was good, or no, it wasn't good for me. Yes, something like that. I don't like to talk about sports because I wasn't and I'm not interested in sports. You wrote to me about sport. Do you remember?
Yes, yes, I
And
remember.
and I didn't hear about such sport before. So
Yeah,
It's not Polish sport. I'm sure that maybe 90% of people didn't hear about such sport here. So it was something
yeah.
strange for me.
I thought that sports only has in our Asian continent, like Bangladesh, Pakistan, India, Sri Lanka, our subcontinent. But uh, I used to watch TV news, and suddenly that news come in front of me, and I saw that Bangladesh won against Poland. It's a kabaddi, and this is game invent here in Bangladesh. This is a national game in
Yes, so I
Bangladesh.
didn't know about that and I didn't hear about that. Maybe you don't know, but if we talk about sports, the most known sport here is football. Football. Uh, that is soccer. Yes, in other words, soccer.
Yeah, soccer.
Also, something like ski jumping.
Ski jumping. Yeah.
Yes. And some like car races, but it's not so known. Yes.
Yeah. In Europe, America, Australia, the football is very popular. But here in Bangladesh, football is also popular, but our Bangladesh team doesn't qualify to play World Cup. But our cricket team is little bit improving. They play in World Cup.
Yes. Okay, so if you want, we can finish our conversation because I know it's a little late in your country. Here it's no problem. So maybe I thought maybe if you want to talk to or more, maybe not to talk but know something more about Poland, you can always leave me here some questions, and if I know, I'll answer you. If I don't know, I try to get to prepare answers, and we can talk about that. It's also a nice thing to do if we want to improve our speaking skills.
Yeah, okay. Though today I didn't uh, tell about the history about Bangladesh. Maybe next time I will tell you about great details about Bangladesh history, and you may also prepare about Polish history. We can talk about.
Okay, we can talk about history as well, and even some the most important things about our history, because I think our culture, our history is quite different, or maybe in some cases similar, like we talked before. Yes. So yes. Okay, so thank you and hope to see you soon, like now, just by accident. Are you free? Yes. Are you free? No. Okay.
Yes.
So thanks a lot and bye for now. Hope to see you
Okay,
soon.
bye. Bye. Have a
Bye.
good
Bye.
day.
Thanks.
Yeah, in summer you have 1 minute, 1 hour more, right? Than
Yes. Yes.
winter. Yeah.
So when we change the time, we sleep shorter. Yes, we sleep shorter, and at the beginning of the winter, quite the opposite. We move back our time 1 hour. Yes, 1 hour back.
Yeah, this is strange for us. We don't change the time, but some activity like our prayer time or uh, other things we change. It depend on the uh, day. If the day is shorter or longer, then we change that activities.
Yes, and I think, in my opinion, this is better than here. Even maybe 1 year ago, our government said that probably we won't change the time in the future, but it it is still the same. So we change it, and many other countries here in Europe, not only Poland. So I don't know why, because I think it's better to change some activities just earlier or later if you want, but not change the time. But I can't do anything about that.
Yeah, this is the role of government, maybe.
Yes. And it depends not only of us, but also of other countries, I think, like European Union.
Yes. European Union and NATO are same.
But what do you mean? The same time?
No, I mean the European country altogether and the NATO, or some country, under NATO. So all countries, including NATO, and they're also European country, right? I don't know how can I make you understand about that.
Okay.
I mean the NATO and the European Union all same. Like if European Union is 24 countries, NATO maybe also 24 countries.
Okay. I don't know how many. I know that European countries, if you look to the encyclopedia, you use, for instance, Wikipedia, it says that it's I think 46 European countries, 46 or just a little more than 40, because not every country is whole in Europe, but maybe a part of that country is in Europe. So it's about 40 countries in Europe. And I don't know how many countries is in NATO. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah. Last day before yesterday, I met a man. He was from Slovakia. He was very good. He is 45 or 42, maybe he said, but I forgot exactly. It was very good conversation with us, and he told me that he wants to talk with me regularly, like once a week or twice a week. He works in a technical company, international technical company, so he needs English. So I
Yes.
told him, okay, I will speak.
And how does he speak English? Like me, because it's also it's a neighbor country, and our languages are very, very similar. I mean, Slovakian and Polish.
Yeah, his English is good, like you, and
And
he also knows a little bit Russian.
yes. And what about his accent? Is similar to my Polish accent? Because I know that if I speak English, it's not American English, it's not British English, it's Polish English. Once I
Yes,
asked my
same.
friend, yes, once I asked my friend from America. Uh, he's a very old man, maybe about 85 years old. So I asked, I told him, sorry, John, I know some words from British English. I know some words from American English. And for me, English is English. So when I speak, I don't think, is it a British English or is it an American English? Maybe you can tell me what is my English. Yes, it's Polish English. He answered.
Yeah, actually, I have little experience about accent because I talked many countries people. All European, they speak different accent, like Slovakia, Hungarian, Polish, and other European too. Their accent is different, and when I talk with African, their accent also different, and when I talk Asian, their accent also different. So yeah, I understand the
Yes,
accent.
yes, this is very, very important to understand different accents, because everyone speaks in a little different way. So it's good to understand different accents. For me, your English is perfect. I understand almost everything. Of course, sometimes there's a technical problem, so or maybe you use a word I don't know. It's normal. It's normal. It's not our native language. Okay, but I understand you very well. So we can talk like a friends, like almost like we use our native language. When I first started to talk with Lee, by the way, I didn't speak to her for many um, for a long time, but first her accent was a little different for me, a little strange. So when we started to talk, I tried to understand, but it takes me maybe several minutes, maybe half an hour, and everything was okay. So now I know that sometimes maybe someone's accent is so exotic that you need some time to used to it.
Yes, exactly. Sometimes I talk with Chinese people and Thai people. Their accent is quite different when they speak English. Who are very beginner level, I don't understand. They are speaking English, but it seems like they are speaking Chinese.
Ah, yes. Yes.
Yeah.
For me, I remember that for me it was very, very difficult to understand people from India. Maybe, I don't know why, maybe not everyone, of course, but once I tried to talk with a guy from India, and it was very, very difficult for me to understand him. I don't know why. I don't know why. His English was so strange for me that I didn't understand.
Yeah, same that happened with that Slovakian person. He also told me that before I calling, he spoke with others, people like from India, and he told that his English is very good, but the accent he couldn't understand properly. Yeah, and I also know that Indian accent is quite tough, and it's also strong. They are, they don't care like USA accent or British accent. They just, uh, how can I say, they are producing their own accent.
Yes, but what about you? Why do you speak very well for me? You are close to India, but you don't have that accent.
Yeah, I know how to pronounce some word, like I knew some there I did some lesson with teachers, and they taught me about IPA, International Phonetic Accent, IPA. Yes, so some word pronounce, I know how to
International
pronounce it.
alphabet, something like. Okay, I understand. Yes, yes, of course.
Yeah, so I try to speak very smoothly so that everyone can understand me.
Yes, so your accent is very, very good for me, and there's no problem.
Yeah, this is my natural voice. I can also, if I when I talk, I have to think. When I'll be more fluent without thinking, if I can talk, then I can, make my accent change. Like I can talk a British accent or USA accent, but I have to think. That's why I don't use that accent. It's my natural accent.
Yes. And what about me? From your point of view, how do you understand me? I know that I have a Polish accent, it's normal, but what about you? You listen to me, and how do you feel? How do you understand my English, my Polish English?
It's perfect. I understand almost 100%. No problem.
Oh, it's strange because I think that we always, as told my friend from Australia, we underestimated our abilities. Do you understand? Underestimated. It means that I feel like my English isn't as good, but he says your English is very good. I understand everything, and I'd like to speak English, to speak Polish like you speak English, because he is learning Polish as well. So he said, I'd like to speak Polish like you speak English. And I, being quite honest, I said, I feel quite the opposite. I'd like to speak English like you speak Polish.
Yeah.
And of course, now I started to speak a little Spanish. So when I meet my friend from Spain, we speak half an hour in Spanish and half an hour in English, and this is good for me. And I
Yeah.
didn't know if I told you about that, but here in our village, there's a girl, a woman, but it's a young girl from Uruguay, from South America. Um, she's a wife of my former student. So I was a teacher of his husband. And once I decided, okay, I try to visit them and I'll ask her, can I speak with you a little in Spanish? And so I did it. But she speaks Polish quite well, so it's not a good teacher, because I know that if I can't say something, I can use Polish. It's not good, because if I can't, I try to say that in a different way or something like this. For instance, I talk with you and I don't try to use any other language, because we don't know our common language other than English. So it's normal to talk with you using English. But if you speak with a person and that person knows other language which is easier for you, so sometimes you try to change into it.
Yeah, it's automatically comes.
Yes. So when I speak with my friend from Spain, and if I don't know how to say something, I immediately change into English. But she's a good teacher, so she sometimes say, no, no, no. Now we speak Spanish. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. It's happened to me also. When I talk with Bengali people, I don't have any problem when I talk with my country's people in English. I noticed that sometimes they suddenly tell some words in Bengali, but When I was beginner at the time, it's happened, but now I don't have such problem.
Yes, but if you speak with someone and it's completely different language than your native language, there's no problem. Because
Yeah,
you know that you can use only English, and if you don't know a word, you know that you have to tell it in a different way. Yes, of course, using
yes,
English. So it's a good opportunity to improve speaking skills.
yes,
And if we talk about weather, so now it's not a good time for us because during March and April here in Poland the weather changes very quickly. So one day is quite good and another day is cold. So once it's snowing and the other day it's quite nice. So I have to wait a little to start my walkings.
oh, here is too, weather is very bad. It has rained for 3 days, not non-stop, maybe 2 hours, 3 hours. It was drizzling, uh, so the street is very muddy everywhere. Now it's okay. From morning to evening, it was okay. And our forecast, who tell the weather, they told that 3 days will be rain time to
Yes.
time.
Something similar they said here because they said that today it will be raining, and it was raining in the morning. Now it's quite a good weather because it's about 13 plus 13. Uh, so it's okay, and it's sunny day, so okay. But tomorrow I think that it will be raining again, and the temperature will be lower, about 10 degrees. Can you hear me now?
What's a vegan?
A person that doesn't eat animal products.
Why are you a vegan?
Because I love animals and I don't want to support animal abuse.
Good. How old were you when you stopped eating meat?
I was around 6 years old, so like 20 years ago almost.
Are you a girly?
Yeah, I would say so.
Favorite accessory to wear?
A smile.
Do you like to wear a high heel?
No, I don't like high heels. I'm tall already.
Are you a beautiful?
I think beauty is in the eye of the
Right.
beholder, so maybe.
Do you like to get compliment from stranger?
Depends on how genuine they are and like their intentions behind it, I guess.
Do you ever go outside without wearing makeup?
Recently, yeah, a lot.
Am I handsome?
As I said, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, so to some people, I guess.
Right. How often do you take a selfie?
Not as often, honestly. Yeah.
Do you have a good sense of humor?
I think I'm silly, not funny. There's a difference.
How would you describe your personality?
Silly, bubbly, golden retriever, ENFP, sunshine. Yeah.
Could you lend me $100?
I don't know you.
What do you do?
I am an actress.
Who is your
singer, and
favorite
songwriter.
idol?
Recently, out of the new ones, I really like Enhypen.
Which artist have you written song for?
50/50, Sulji from EXID, and a lot more that I can't tell you yet.
What's your most famous song?
As of now, probably Log In by 50/50.
Do you like to sing?
Yeah, obviously.
How can we find your music?
Just search Taya Bell, my name, on like Spotify and all
Okay.
streaming platforms.
Have you had any acting role on TV movies?
Yeah, I've been acting since I was young, so I've had lots of roles in movies, TV, everything.
Do you make a lot of money?
I will soon make a lot of money.
Are you in debt? What's your blood type?
A+, I think.
What language are you fluent in?
Fluent German, English, and Korean.
Are you a quiet or talkative person?
I think I'm a bit too talkative sometimes.
What makes you angry?
Honestly, there's nothing really that can get me
That's
angry.
nice.
I just don't get angry often at all.
What do you do in
In
your
my free time, sleep, eat, still work, and a lot of different hobbies, honestly.
Do you like to visit cafes?
Yes, I love cafes, especially in Korea.
Why do you like to visit cafes?
Because they're cute and I like to get my work done there.
Do you believe in love at first sight?
I am a delusional, hopeless romantic.
How long
so
should
yeah.
a couple date before they say I love you?
I think they should say it when they genuinely mean it.
How many hearts have you broken?
0.
Would you like to go to the cafe with me?
For a business meeting, maybe?
What time do you usually get up?
Depends on the day, but maybe like 10, 11, late.
What time do you usually go to bed?
Also depends, but I guess usually like 2:30, 4 a.m.
Can you dance?
Yes, I've been dancing since I was little.
Do you have a
I
tattoo?
do have a little
Wow.
red heart right here.
What's your best feature?
My personality.
How do you keep good care of your skin?
Go to a dermatologist.
How often do you call your mom?
I don't call her that often, but I text her every day.
When was the last time you cried?
Yesterday, because my spring
Oh my God.
allergies are killing
Do
me.
you smoke?
I have never smoked
Good.
in my entire life,
Neither
and
am
I
I.
never will.
Do you like to use social media?
I have like a love-hate relationship with social media, but I kind of have to as an artist, so.
What's your Instagram
At
handle?
Tea.Bell, TEA.BELLE.
What's your YouTube channel name?
Also Taya Bell, my name.
What are you going to do later today?
I will probably go to my studio and write some songs.
What are you doing now?
I am doing an interview.
With me. What did you do last night?
Yesterday, I went to Everland with some of my friends.
My name is Tessa, and what do you go by?
What do you go by means what's my name?
Yes.
Oh, thank you. I learn new things. My name is Tonmoy.
Moy.
Tonmoy.
Tamoy. Perfect. Okay, Tamoy. So did you get the email that you're able to log into your account?
Yes, I already entered there.
Perfect. So I have a couple of questions for you because I want to make sure that I understand your goals. So when are you taking your IELTS?